Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, the Prime Minister, members of Cabinet, members of Parliament, the family of the late Honorable Besisira Ignatius Akiki, the clergy.
Kandi omu management y'abanyoro abarwanirire kandi abayizirirwe land fund egi.
My name is Namwanjje. I'm the woman MP for the Greater Kibaale. And I worked with Honorable Besisira for some time. May his soul rest in peace.
Your Excellency, the Vice President and Prime Minister, Colonel Retired Stephen is my name, former MP Buyaga County, the Great Buyaga, in the 7th Parliament. I and Besisira and the team will remove the term limits with confidence, among others. So he was a strong pillar to support me. At the moment, I'm a commissioner in the Uganda Human Rights Commission and retired Army senior officer. Thank you very much. We appreciate these big ladies from Teso and Bonyoro. I wish you come back and oppose it.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the Vice President, and our Prime Minister, Honorable Nabunje, and our Minister in Local Government, Honorable Magezi. My name is Emma Bona. I represented Mbarara twice in Parliament, in the 8th and the 9th Parliament, where I worked with Honorable Besisira. And God's plans and the plans of the President brought us together, and we met in this 7th Commission of Local Government Finance Commission. So we met again, how God does it. May he rest in peace.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of Uganda, Right Honorable Prime Minister, abakuru nyena abaroho, amabara kawatofas biyagira, kandi habwahati inda ambassador wa Uganda mu Japan, South Korea and Timor-Leste, kandi nkaba mu 9th Parliament, hamuno mugenzi, kandi kasomesa nawe bulera kuwa PTC, kandi yaba body wange, body member, nditi utabulera, kandi mu Parliament twaikaraga mu office mu mukama muhereze kyumuro kirungi.
Once again, I'm Mariam Nalubega. I was a member of Parliament in the 8th and 9th. So I'm a member of PAO, 9th Parliament, and Visionary Women. Honorable Besisira has been my judge. I could never starve when he's there. I will miss him dearly.
Thank you very much. Our Chief Mona, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Mama Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda, Honorable Ministers, distinguished guests, allow me to stand on protocol. I'm called Mbaba's Jennifer Chomuhendo, the woman member of Parliament of this district, Kagadi, and I've been the chairperson organizing committee of this function. Mkwenda kusima bulyomu ali hanu. Nimba sima ntine bugarishiro ogwanje no kusima ni sima Mama Vice President ahabo kwija okatuhereza obwire kandi also want to thank you so much and thank the government of Uganda for granting an official burial to our father, our leader, our wise man. I want to thank everyone. Nimbasima inywena. Echigambo official burial nichimanyisa ebitinisa binu byona ebimukurora hano. Busaha kusobora kubana buri omu wena takusobora kubana afuna official burial. Bitu abwa President wito Murungi atukonyire yamanya emirimo ya umugurusi witu otwirwe kurgoma garagenseji kandi yamanya ngushemerire kwe okutunga burial, this befitting burial kande ine ekitinisa nkeji. Ninyenda kusima mama Prime Minister na Minister witu w'ebyensimbi ninjimanya olutalo rumurwanire kureba ngutwatunga this official burial. We thank you so much. Nisima the clergy ahabwa misa zona ezitwirensitebwaho kushabira omwoyo gw'omugenzi. Itwe tube turitimu mpango munonga turukora kandi aho bitagenzireje mutusasire konka tube turitimu mpango munonga eyo kwihamu omukoro ogu. Nitushendekereza omugurusi omuzire kandi omurungi mwareba embiboze ziryaha ez'abaana mwareba obuhereza atandikari omushomesa yaba Councilor yaba MP byona bigambirwe konka bweshonga y'obwire tikuza kubiraba mu byinji ekyanje no kubasima kandi nimbashaba ngurukunde ejo egumeho omu Burungi no mu bibi. Ninyenda right on wait to the Chief Mona.
The Right Honorable Prime Minister, I kindly request the local government minister, Honorable Raphael Majezi, to come forward and invite the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister will in turn invite the Vice President. Honorable Minister, I also request you to introduce your colleagues, ministers present. Thank you very much.
Master of Ceremony, Amabara Raphael Majezi, Apuli, Mnywani wa the late Besisira. May I request the Honorable Ministers, please come. Mugurusi Matia Kaseja, I have a unique honor to invite you, sir. The Honorable Ministers and Ministers of State, please come and introduce yourselves to the mourners.
Mama Vice President, Mama Prime Minister, na bebitinisa nywe na baizire hano, abekenu ya bapina, mahano munago kurugwa hakiki waitu, kandi tukusime kerezia, habo kwemera naito bukia mwebale kutuweze kitambiro kia misa kine kirungi. Amabara Grace Mero Mbitokati, kandi Bamkiara Mugasa, ex-official member of parliament, Ninduga Chikube, Hoima.
Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Right Honorable Prime Minister, my colleagues, ministers, my colleagues, members of parliament, all protocol observed. I am Akelo Rose Lily, I am the Member of Parliament of Karenga. Karenga is in Karamoja, and Karenga is in Kidepo National Game Park. Your Excellency, I met Honorable Ignatius in the 9th Parliament. I was a young MP then, but they were seniors from hers. And I remember when we were fighting for the new districts, he was a pillar. Kagadi came, Karenga came. And the son, by name Stephen, is a friend to me and a brother to me. I knew him through the Vice President. Thank you so much. May your soul rest in peace.
Your Excellency, the Vice President, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, protocol observed, Amaraka Neniraka, the Fred Byamukama, Awandi Nkombanyine Kisubiri Abganga is West, Kandi the Minister of State for Transport, Omukamo Nundi Mwana Kandi ndi Munywani, Mkwenda Kora Commitment yemu, Muzebe Sisa Takagire Muirwaro, Akaije yavuga ya ijo mwangi, ataijia wakuwandi Minister, akajja kuondora nko mutabani waye abakakalimya na mzee Karoli Kamanyire yandetera omwana muisiki muhara waye mboyinao kandi yansaba muhara ogwo mukwata mukono era family nkubakakasa omuisiki ogonja kumukwata mukono na omuyemukiye mwebale muno.
Mama, the Vice President, the Honorable Prime Minister, and their friends. Nyowaro ekigambo kitakaturukire. Ignatius sogo twamwetaga no yayetaga omutesi weka. Abantu bato mubyulize omutesi weka. I don't know where Owabo kuba akaba yabairayino omubiri mukoto tinkumanya nko yagambira nti anyonshoro buteshweka omubiri guno gonka gukujja koraki gukujja kuvugumya. Mukuru Besisira ogwo tukakwatagana fairly after we had taken over. NRM had taken over. Twafuna omugisha kandi Yeija Byamukama as a member of Parliament. No, I think yes, member of Parliament. Twakoragana kurungi, twarwanirira kuchwamu eishaza lya Buyaga nerya Kakumiro Bugangaizi na erya Owaitu Kibaale. Abaire mushaija atagira ntondo wabana yenda kyakwenda ndayawo mpaka obairo kimuhaire nibwara akutayisa. So abana muwulirize ebigambo ebyayishenyu yabagambaga kandi muramu tungire kintu kibazo towere yitu tukyaro ruhanga umunsi muno. Please, my door is open. Abana muhurire kantigaruke mu murnyo rwanda kandi ndikozereho manya nagambe ebyo rujungu bwe muramu ine kizibu kyona ekya Ignatius kyakubaire nashobora kugonjora mutwirikirire yitwe tujya kwija tukonyere kutura tushoboyire. Ignatius Ruhanga akulinde kurungi naitu tukujja kuhondera kandi ensi tugireke eri nungi abo abana baitu abarohati na abakuyija. Ruhanga abalinde nywena.
Thank you, honorable colleagues. You can take your seats. Let me invite the senior presidential advisors who are here. Please come and also introduce yourselves. It's not speeches. but the people would love to know the senior presidential advisors who are here in our midst. Please step forward. Thank you. Please. Did I see Mr. Wabogo here? He has left already. Please step forward.
Yeah. Your Excellency the President, the Right Honorable Prime Minister, protocol observed. I'm called Fred Rulekere, Senior Presidential Advisor, General Duties. May the soul of my senior colleague in the Kibaale District Local Council rest in eternal peace.
Owekitiinisa Vice President, Owekitiinisa Prime Minister, ba Minister abali aha, ba MP, abakulu b'eddiini, amazina ni Banjetazi Kanshagiza Patrick Atenyi, kandi omugenzi Besisira abeire munywani wange kandi na family kimanyire. Ekikwenda kubaza hali omugenzi point emu tiyalyaga bigambo bye na habwekyo family y'omugenzi Besisira kinkubasaba ngo bigambo bijja kuba bingi abokuba muzee wanyarugireho baitu kinkubasaba kulinda eka y'omugenzi Besisira mwine kuba kintu kimu barabaza musigale muri kintu kimu eka ya Besisira ejja kusigara omugenzi mukama muhe ekyumuno ekimusemereyire.
Your Excellency the Vice President and the Right Honorable Prime Minister, Cabinet Ministers, Namwanjje Halimah and Mama Mchara Besisira. Amabara gange ni nyowe Atenyi, Paacwa na Atenyi, amabara na Odrek Rwabwogo. Just two things very quickly. Those of you who are young, you are standing on very important ground in the country, here in Kamata and in Paacwa sub-county, because here two very important heads of Balusura. One was called Ireta, and another one I think was called Bikamba from Masindi, and another one called Rwabudongo. They are the only ones who stopped Lugard here from crossing to get reinforcement in cavalry across in Congo. This land produces heroes, and I wanted just to emphasize that. That's why you hear Mzee Besisira is a hero. And I had here someone who spoke with strength called, what was his name? There was a very, Obama or? Abiola Balizenka, Kabalega, Tulege, Mbamanyire Kurungi. Number two, I am a friend of this young man called Stephen Twesige, because Stephen Twesige, the seed does not fall from far from the tree. He loves his country. I am an itinerant teacher of what I call collective values for our country. I am married to an itinerant preacher, and we are both farmers, and we do a lot of work for our country, and Stephen is a very close friend. And just to conclude, I spent here a night in August of 2015, early morning, and this is my last. I just want people of NRM for you to take this lesson. Very early in the morning, I got out of the house, I put my shoes, I was running across, and I was stopped by a lady at 7 a.m., a lady called Ednance. And she said, I stopped, I had security, but he said, hanto kurabo. I am the head of defense and security. I know everybody who does wrong or right in my community. Until you give me your ID, you cannot pass. I said, thank God for NRM, that our villages are safe because of good leaders who really are committed to doing things for free, no money. And that is a seed from this Besisira. Thank you very much, and God bless you. God give you a good journey, Mzee Besisira. Mzee Besisira tafira sigira abantu. Kukwebembera abantu okurungi bokusiga enyuma bakole byo balekere enyuma. Ebintu twija kubikora byarekere enyuma. Ruhanga muhe kiumure kirungi.
Thank you so much. And finally, let me request the local leaders, the local government leaders from LOC 1 to LOC 5, whoever is here, or whoever has served in LOC 1 to 5 as chair or councillor, Mutija Hanu, just stand where you are. We have one function to perform here. Kindly stand up. You're a chairman, you're LOC, you were a chairman, 1 to 5 from here or from any other part of the country. Keep standing, Your Excellency. We're here to mourn a friend, to mourn a colleague, and to give testimony. He was a teacher in our schools. He was a councillor in our district. He was a speaker of our council. In Parliament, he chaired our committee in charge of local government. And he has died as a commissioner of the Local Government Finance Commission. I supervise this sector. I've looked back. I've been with him since the 1990s. And there is no trace of any wrongdoing, of any weakness on his part. He is a model of clean leadership at the local level. So the request of LOC 1 chairman, I listened to him very well. And the chairman LOC 5 is what I want to reiterate. That as a sector, we're going to write through you, Your Excellency, the President, that the Honorable Ignatius Besisira be recognized among the heroes of Uganda. Hati ababemerire n'abakuru mu local government konkinyo mwena muri aba local government either numusasuro musoro ninga numutunga obuhereza bwa local government tukwe. So n'ekindi ashabe bakama banje ababemerire niyo koro no ikirizana nabo nyewe nkabaho mu seminari yo kake mbumfaza nkabali konke byenseji bugomere. But something I learned from there is the voice of the people is the voice of God. Ngwechirisarwo munsi no mwigurukira girachi echiruko munsi no mwigurukira girachi. So I want us, we the local leaders, this is our model, this is our hero. And I've said, even you sitting, you are from the local government, you belong to a certain LOC, you benefit from the services, or you pay the taxes. If you agree with us that this is the right hero for local government, and therefore, kwa kuba haliyo malaika chimwe chinjiro mu rwiji arugeho omusajja agendo mu iguru omutero mungare mpango enkoto kabisa. Honorable Besisira, may your soul rest in eternal peace. For the Right Honorable Prime Minister, it is my unique honor and privilege to invite you to make your eulogy and talk to your people. Thank you so much. Rose.
Your Excellency, the Vice President, the Honorable Ministers present, our clergy, the bereaved family, abantu nywena abakungu bagya bayizire hano. Mukama murungi obwire bwona. Koko mumanyire nyowe ebyange na Besisira birayira. Besisira nkabanza kumumanya obwire bwenyuma baitu nkamwetegereza muno obu yali speaker omu district yaitu Kibaale akaruga Kiryanga nyewe nkaruga Nkoko mbwene Rulekere akaruga Muhoro n'abandi twakiraino mu council chairman waitu akaba omugenzi sektoreko nkakomwa kuba minister omuwiro obo secretary twayitaga ba minister secretary wa health Rulekere abaire hano akaba chairperson waitu wa health committee abo kuba mukugu mwekyo abarungi ntabebeirwe Besisira akacheyalinga kanso yaitu ya Kibaale omungeri enungi ebitali mukurwana katukura kanso kwezi kurwana na kuzina Besisira akaba muntu ali straight forward ekitiyo na akiyete ekitiyo atakuswa gama ngwe kijiko and so tukabenefitinga muno omubumanyirivu bwa Besisira. Besisira yatulekayo yagenda mu parliament hati nyewe obwiro obwo nkagenda ombwara DC ne mwijuke 2021 nkesimbawo na mama wange Beninya. Besisira we yalia yagenda mu parliament nyewe president yankoma kuba RDC narugombwara DC okohona muri natambwire omu 2026 Besisira akagwa nayo bamu obwara DC twayesanga okumwebye ebintu ebyo obwara DC anso mu bantu abamanyire Besisira hano mumanyire kurungi omusajja wa mananu oba kugamba tukugenda Kampala tomusange hoima haro abandi agamba tugenda Kampala omusanga bundi bujo so amananu ago gonze mbaire nyina meeting kiro kino nsamba sambize mpaka nyijenzike mbaire nchimanyire ngu vice president yatumire vice president nyowe nyizire nko mutaka owahana ngonza kusima president abo kuba Besisira bwe yarwaire Stephen yakanterera esimu ngo muzeyi alemereirwe titwamusobole wagenda India ngonza kusima president akatwa sente ezatwaire Besisira India ekyo nkwenda mutere na amana kandi mukama yatuyamba yakira yaisana kizire yagaruka mbaye nimbaza nawe hayibuli wiki Besisira abaire munywani mu baba ina ura kantu kona akankwaso naga na banja ekikaro kyaitu ekyo tikiri kyawuwenka kikaro kyabunyoro utazanira bwa prime minister Besisira abaire nganja ni yange kandi nkwenda kusima mukama na abana be nganja ni zange obuna ulire Besisira afire kikaba kya Sande kandi kirekyo president akaba atwesere omu state house nkamubikira namugamba muzeyi Besisira atayire kandi namanyaga akakira namugamba Besisira atayire akaba muna vice president akaba ono mukuru Matia Kasaija itwe natwabikira president mukama wetu president yagamba ati Besisira afire aliona ababiku mbahairo official bari kandi bwa ku official bari yo omanya ngwe bikusinga bitereire ngonza kusima president abo kutonjonja ngonza kusima abana ba Besisira abo gonza tata wanyu inywena Besisira bwe yafire kya baraza nkaba nainyo nkasobora kubahereze kinasoboire milioni 5 baitu nkakumanyire Besisira bayina ikana ngamba ekerezia na banjo la jadi ekerezia timanyiro ba mukusonda na hati musonzireira isatu
twekaire nsonde mpule twaikyawo milioni 3 zonka
kanteke we 5 zino abo kuba amabugonyo wenkaga hayo baitu omutima gwange gwize ngamba abayina alwana nekerezia njagaruka ndete empule
tero mungalo empule kuija
n'amabaati agakugisereka njagaleeta ab'okuba Besisira ayikaina abaza kereziya eyo ekereziya ngonza kusaba Mukama Ruhanga omwoyo gwenganjani yange Besisira agumuza omu Businge mbaire nyeberwa ekintu kimu obabaliza ambulance nka leader of government business mbwene kinkwasiro naterera Jen Lusa Cheng namugamba ambulance yakagadi jakuja mwezi gwa kabiri ziri ambulance 40 ezibaye ne ba upgradinga kuziteeka mu class B nisobole kutunga ebikwate ebyo so mwezi gwa kabiri ambulance yanyu ejja kubeere hano. Your Excellency, I know how close you were to the foreign colleague. It is my honor to invite you as a representative of the President to come and say a word to our foreign colleague. Thank you so much.
Tutekane tutangire urubazo rwa Vice President nkusaba tutekane.
The bereaved family of the late Ignatius Besisira, the Right Honorable Robin Anabanja, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Uganda, colleagues, honorable ministers present, colleagues, honorable members of Parliament present, including those who are former members of Parliament, Excellency the Ambassador of Uganda to Japan, senior presidential advisors present, the Right Reverend Nathan Chamanywa Gwa, Bishop Emeritus of Bunyoro Kitara Diocese, justices of the courts of judicature in your distinguished capacities, Monsignor Peter Kabarenge, Episcopal Vicar of Kagadi Vicariate, who has been our main celebrant and who is still our main celebrant, and also who is representing the Bishop of Hoima Catholic Diocese, Monsignor Deogracia Ziwa, Episcopal Vicar for Religious in Hoima Catholic Diocese, who was the one who delivered the homily, all the commissioners, government MDS present, and senior government officials, all religious leaders in your respective capacities. I saw the district cadi and his team, and all the archdeacons present. Former national leaders, members of NRM in your respective capacities, RDCs, RCCs, LOC5 chairpersons, and all of you mourners in your distinguished capacities. God is good and all the time. Allow me first to assure you, Monsignor,
that I am going to read the message of His Excellency straight away so that I try to recover the time that would have otherwise accorded to you to complete our funeral ceremony. Because if I start speaking about Honorable Ignatius Besisira, I might speak for another 1 hour. For instance, Monsignor, the Honorable Besisira, who worked with me in the 8th and 9th Parliament, called me his daughter. And I remember him as a true African man. He brought me here in Kagadi to fundraise for a certain school when I was a Minister of Education. And he showed me his relatives. He told me, all these people you see here are my relatives. When I asked him who exactly is a relative, because this is a crowd, he said all of them are my relatives. And amongst the people, he said some are his sisters, some are his daughters, some are his aunties, some are his uncles, some are the elders, some are leaders from Bunyoro Kingdom. I recognize the Prime Minister from Bunyoro Kingdom, Bunyoro Kitara Kingdom. And Monsignor, I summarize the character of Honorable Besisira as a true African man. I used to hear Honorable Malinga Johnson always speaking about him, that he is his best friend. When you ask him that, don't you have a friend around Kapelebiong here who you would call the best friend? He would say no, his best friend is Besisira. So Besisira was a national leader who looked at Uganda, the whole of Uganda, as his home. I recall the time we used to cry about the cattle rustling. He would always support us to see and find means of stopping the cattle rustlers, who are also our uncles, and they are represented here. One of them is in the Local Government Finance Commission, and I'm actually moving with one of them, the Minister of Ethics and Integrity. Monsignor, from that time, if you come to Kapelebiong now, or in Katakwi, where I come from, I'm a woman MP also of Katakwi district, you will have sound sleep. The cattle rustling has since become history. Because of the contribution, of course, of His Excellency the President, who is a Commander-in-Chief, but the many ideas from national leaders like the Honorable Besisira. I had promised that I just summarize the speech of His Excellency the President the way it is, so that I save on the time. But before I do that, let me thank Stephen, his son, and all the children of Besisira, who I knew. Besisira would always introduce his children to you and call them children. The way you saw them standing here, would always call them children, children, children. And he would be very, very concerned about the welfare of his children, even at that age. So he was a very good parent. I remember one time he came to discuss with me about the placement of one of the child here who was speaking on behalf of the family before Stephen in Makerere University. So I would like us to borrow a leaf from the life of Honorable Besisira and practice what he did while on earth, so that we can continue honoring him on top of the physical requests that we have made for government to do to honor his legacy. All the points that have been raised here, I'm going to relay them to the highest destination, who is His Excellency the President, who sent me to deliver his message. Monsignor, on Monday, His Excellency the President was traveling to the United Arab Emirates for official duty. I happened to have spoken to Stephen that morning, and when I went to the ceremony to bid farewell to His Excellency the President to go for that official duty, I shared with him the message from Stephen that the people of Bunyoro request government to accord the Honorable Besisira an official burial. I got a response from His Excellency the President spontaneously on the affirmative. His Excellency the President guided that we should arrange the official burial for the late Honorable Besisira here at the burial place. And I'm glad and very thankful to government MDAs who have successfully implemented His Excellency the President's directive. I will come back here to speak to the people of Bunyoro Kitara another day. Let me now go straight to read the message of His Excellency the President. I was saddened to learn of the death of Honorable Ignatius Besisira, former Member of Parliament for Buyaga County. On behalf of government, on behalf of the NRM party, and on my own behalf, I extend heartfelt sympathies to the bereaved family, the people of Buyaga County, and all Ugandans. My prayers and thoughts are with his family at this trying moment. May the Almighty God grant you the courage and fortitude to go through this moment of loss and sorrow. The death of Honorable Ignatius Besisira has robbed the country of a dedicated servant who followed the NRM's correct ideology of championing the people's legitimate interests. In the NRM, we consider leadership as an opportunity to solve the problems of society, i.e., insecurity, poverty, diseases, etc. Leaders are like social doctors because they are expected to find an effective cure to the challenges of society. Therefore, it is sad that we have lost a loyal cadre and champion of the people's interests. I salute Honorable Ignatius Besisira for making a contribution to the socio-economic transformation of Uganda. And therefore, we are not only mourning his death, but also celebrating his life and legacy. He has departed from us after rendering distinguished service to Uganda. His family and the country take pride in his remarkable achievements and legacy. May the soul of the late Honorable Ignatius Besisira rest in eternal peace. Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, 17th January 2025. Monsignor and dear mourners, that is the message of His Excellency the President to the family of the late Honorable Ignatius Besisira, and it is accompanied with 10 million Uganda shillings, which I will request your permission to hand over to the family members. I have a small contribution as a sister to these children who have been left by Besisira, but I will not announce my contribution. What the monarch should know is that I have brought a contribution of 10 million shillings from His Excellency, the President. I will contribute to the church which was started by the Honorable Ignatius Besisira, and I will also relay the message about that church to His Excellency the President, who is our chief mourner here by representation, so that he can also make a contribution, and we shall bring his contribution to you, Monsignor, so that the works in that church that were started by Honorable Besisira can be completed to the logical conclusion. Let me now hand over this message, with your permission, to the family of the late Honorable Besisira. And thank you for your kind attention.
I have a brother who is a priest. Yes. They are my brother. He's going to Father Emmanuel for Benedict Francis. I know when he comes home, he's always rushing. We have a safari, we have a safari. So we sincerely apologize. Also apologize to the Monsignor. Monsignor is already smiling that we have also come to kill time.
Kujja kweza guidance because tukuzika hano kanda areva ajja kukora I kindly request the Honorable Prime Minister to step forward. Honorable Prime Minister Kimaje Sembero Maisa Kisani, Honorable Ministers present, Sembero Maisa Kisani Kia family, Mulingo Mubaire Hano. Ba Honorable Ministers, Sembero Maiso, Senior Presidential Advisor, Odrek Rabog, kindly step forward for this photo. Kani nsaba na abamemba bakakura toko bunano nanyi Msembero Maiso obukama bwa Bunyoro. Kugonza kusaba Uganda Police Band abantu nyona mbere mukali musigale mbere mukali stay put kantu kusaba buli omwagaruke mu ntebe yaye. Let's resume to our seats. Meanwhile, I request you to stand up for the national anthems in the reverse order. Reverse order. tusaba buli muntu wena mbera akala asigaleho baita abakwikara mukusa kwikara tujja kubagambira program yokuziika mulingi ejja kuba abantu nywena mbulomu mbera akali asigale mbera akali tukusaba akuba tuinda kuondera protocol mulingi ekuragira ntugagaruka hali ekelezia niye tutwalo maiso baita abwire buno ntura vice president enda kuraba haho kandi clear the arena bulumu abanza asigale mbera akali ekinyakuru obwire buno ni Morora Stine na kyabaza na vice president baitu nyonyikirize abantu bojo ekazibaka family ya Besisira niyo ataka kengere oligambirwa wanda hingu ni waira amaguru ni Morora abakuru ni bagenda first kandi abakuru ni bagenda mpora ati nkusaba kubagambira tuti White Wakisa Prime Minister muna aba ministers abanyakuroho kuziika tikuli hanu mberi tuli hanu kuziika tikuli hanu mberi tuli mkubasaba mutekane muchurane okuziika okutekanizibwe kuli igayaza mberi Sekuru Besis Stephen Rundi
mazo kadurabiremo ko
twesengereze Byamukama Yesu Kristo tubahereze ebituro byona byabakwikiriza norabo kumubura ebituro ebiro bisatu uko tugaseka tuzabagandikike ebitumbi kandi bitongereko kunihira okumbuka obikirize n'embabazi omuweereza wawe awummule kandi agwijagire obusinge omukituro kino okwikobo likamumulikira n'omumbuura iwanya kulikumbuka kandi bwomezi nuko omukururo mu maiso gawe arolemu ekyererezi k'ebiro byona mu iguru iwayomera kandi alema ebiro n'ebiro.
Agaba isembere mabega. Vai Agaba. Gauli la brada. Sisa kala lutalo kujekulide. Obedda mwigeli. Uye bu. Amato segawulida. Amato segawulida. Nanga amato segawulida. I don't know when. Good. Ay, amato. Ada kali bazai kuika wisi. Ada blocking. Mungkin abang sudah kami sistem berkini. Mana berkini? What breaks? That's up.